Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Tarek Skubal. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike. Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Meadows makes the grab, 1 away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Falling behind 2-1, and Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next offering upstairs. Got him looking. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Junior Caminero at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And that drops in for a strike.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Rays held in check here. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Comerica Park. On the hill here today, Shane McClanahan. What's the word on him?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. All can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
Swing and a miss. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And ball one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Baseman,
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Gleyber gets a piece, 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's Riley Green.
That's a ball.
First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That one misses. 2 and 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second.
Leading
and now
off
the
for
right fielder,
Tampa Bay.
Josh
right
Lowe.
Fielder, Josh Lowe.
Skubal back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Inside. Yeah, the count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low, and the count is 1 and 2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next one misses. 2 and 2.
2-2 the count.
That one missed.
3 and 2.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. And that misses. And it's 1-0. No score here in the second. And there's a ball. That's down and in. And a 4-pitch walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not
Batting
take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Vierling. And he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 3.
That clips the corner.
Count's full.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And that's in the dirt. There's a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
So up next, Colt Keith. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting
One
off
ball,
speed there.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2
outside.
misses to even the count. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
In the air, left field. Palacios brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Detroit, on to the 3rd inning. Now
left
for
fielder,
Tampa Bay, Richie
Palacios.
Palacios. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca now at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Inside, just missed. Diaz hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Cuba. Here comes a pitch.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike. And that one missing low. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young.
Jace Young.
And a swing and a miss there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, catcher Jake
Rogers up now for the Tigers. That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball one. And another ball. Upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting ninth, shortstop Trey Sweeney
up now for the Tigers. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. So digging in, Parker Meadows. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's outside. 1-0. Rogers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's out to center field. DeLuca under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Tigers leave one. Still no score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball one. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Lowe stands in now and watches strike one. Fourth inning underway, no score. Hit on the ground to short. Sweeney fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's a little bit high. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at Comerica Park, here's Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh and 2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting left fielder, Riley Green.
So up next, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Booth. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So a man aboard, Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And that one is inside. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
This one smoked out to left. Nabs it, and that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Rays,
now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Skubal back to work. Fastball almost got him there.
Ball down.
Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Flied to right his first time. And that's outside. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ripped to short. On to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Richie Palacios.
Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Inside, almost got him.
Full count.
Raised down by a run. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
DeLuca.
So a man at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johnny DeLuca. There's a strike. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Scoob will throw to first. Palacios dives back in safely. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Diving stop at first. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here in Detroit,
Leading
John
off
Shelby
for
with
the
my buddy
Tigers,
Chris Singleton.
first
It's set to get us
baseman,
started.
Colt
Bottom
Keith.
5, Colt Keith.
Come on, Tigers.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. Fouled off left side. And he chases that one. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Grounded out his first time up. And there's the strike. And ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to third, Caminero whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Jake
And here
Rogers.
is Jake Rogers. Walked his first time. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Sweeney.
So 2 down. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Caminero pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Lau at the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
No strike.
Lau, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. 1 down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
The Rays trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side. Torres fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. That's in there. That's strike one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner at first with 2 away. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Caminero off of first with 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead to count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Jansen in the box now, takes strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest appears to be getting loose. Foley warming up as well. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 1, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off
for the
Parker
Tigers,
Meadows.
Center fielder Parker Meadows.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to first, and that goes foul. Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one.
Gleyber Torres.
Good take by Torres. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder Riley Green.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Glaber goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swung on, popped up left side. Jansen settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Tigers get a new
Tigers.
arm from the pen. Will Vest.
Number 19.
These are the spots
Will
relievers
Vest.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Christopher
Leading off
Morel
for
digs
Tampa
in
Bay,
now.
the
A
designated
strikeout
hitter,
and a walk.
Christopher Morel.
Now fly ball to right center. Meadows on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now here is Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch
0-1.
downstairs, and now it's even
One
1-1.
ball, one strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacio.
Now, Richie Palacios.
Let's go, Will.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Drew Rasmussen.
Now pitching
Just trying to
for
keep
Tampa
this one
Bay.
close here, and this is
Number
where a
57.
bullpen can give their players a chance to
Drew
fight back
Rasmussen.
into the game.
And now the DH,
Leading off
Kerry
for the
Carpenter.
Tigers,
1 for 2.
designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
That one
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And that's ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Uceta, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0. There's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball, that's out.
And that one hit to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed
Now
to
batting,
do. Get a guy
the
to
right
roll over a little
fielder,
bit, hit the ball on the
Matt
ground, kill some
Vierling.
worms while you're at it.
Now here is Matt Vierling. And that one fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting, the first
Colt
baseman,
Heath
Colt
up now for the
Heath.
Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And there's a
Ball
ball.
2-2 to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Johnny DeLuca. Vest back to work. Late with the swing there. Action in the pen down there. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting loose as well. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That one missing inside. And a ball evens the count.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one
2-0.
missed. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's the automatic. One down, base is empty, and the tying run is on base.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here comes the
Brandon
Tigers
Lowe.
manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Vest departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's a
for
new
the
pitcher from the
Tigers.
pen, Tyler Holton.
Number 87.
Well, the best relievers love the
Tyler
opportunity to come in and
Holton.
protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And on to pinch run for the Rays, Jake Mangum.
Jake Mangum.
One down, runner at first. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Meadows sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So digging in, Junior Caminero.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. Well, that's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Tampa. They're down 1-0.
This
Jonathan
change for the
Aranda
Rays.
getting loose there. He's
playing
now in the game at
base,
first.
Number 62.
Well,
Jonathan
one-run game.
Aranda.
Now the third baseman, Jace
Leading
Young,
off for
has
the
grounded out a
Tigers,
couple of
third
times.
baseman, Jace Young.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one
That's a ball.
misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
that's a ball.
missed. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jake
Rogers.
Rogers. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
And now
Trey Sweeney.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Rogers, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink
No ball,
on that
2 strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball. 1 ball.
Man
2
at
strikes.
first, one away. cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This to third. They get the force, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
the
and here comes the closer, Bo Brisky.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball. Christopher Morel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So it's their last chance in this one. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Foul ball there. Two outs.
All 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 strike away. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.